Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to GameStar TV. Round number 5 coming to you live here from the ZOWIE GameStar Overwatch League. It's been a great night so far. We've seen some cracker matches, and things are certainly tightening up towards the end of the evening. My name is Crisis. I've been your producer all evening long. Your casters are Bobby J and All G. And guys, we were just looking at the standings, and number 1 is assured they're definitely going to be going through, but it's not so certain for the places after that.
Yeah, and that's a good reason why we're casting this game and not right up the top with these teams. There's a lot of teams in the pack. There are 6 of them, Crisis, at 3 wins and 1 loss. And that is Global Sanction, Avant-Garde, Thanks, Quentium, Sia on LAN, and Free Agent A. And Sia on LAN, Free Agent A is our game coming up right now in the next coming minute or so as the teams get ready.
Yeah, so the Woodcucks have done the business. They've gotten themselves through. They'll be quite pleased with that, and we saw them in round number 1 going up against the Flying Spaghetti Monsters, and, well, they had a bit of mincemeat there with their spaghetti. Got themselves through quite comfortably. Global Sanction, we haven't actually seen them on stream, so maybe what we're going to have to do is in round number 6 cover the Global Sanction game, whoever they face up against. See, who else do we have? Avant-Garde, who of course are a recent pickup of the team Shaft. And this is the first time on GameStar TV that we're seeing that team under any name whatsoever. They didn't manage to enter any of the Jamstar tournaments. So let's hope it's not Thursday nights that is their problem, because if they get through, they're going through to the playoffs, and that's on a Thursday night. Up for grabs, $180 in cash prizes, $120 from our chief sponsor of the league, ZOWIE, and $60 coming to you from coming to the second place winner from a GameStar. And of course, Bobby J, the other thing that'll happen is whoever makes it to the semi-final stage of the playoffs automatically qualifies for next week's playoffs.
And that is a big thing, because you don't want to play another 6 rounds to get back in on a Monday. You could be practicing with someone else in the top 4, scrimming, instead of trying to fight your way back to the qualifiers, or through the qualifiers to the quarterfinals at the playoffs, Crisis.
Exactly. So there's it's a little bit of a snowball effect that really comes into play here. Not only do you qualify and not have to play through the next Monday's qualifiers, but you get maximum points. So, you know, a team that gets through second tonight by dropping a game, they will get less points than a team that auto-qualifies, because the auto-qualifiers get maximum points awarded for their round scores. So it's quite important that you do well and that you keep doing well. But even though that is the case, as we saw tonight, a number of teams that we expected to enter into the league didn't enter tonight. They'll no doubt be entering from week number 2 onwards and starting to accumulate their league points at that stage. And All G, real important to accumulate league points. 8 teams will be invited to the league finals in week number 6.
Yeah, and that is where the really, really big boys are going to come out and play and try and win the monitors. So really, really important that you do well in these upcoming weeks, especially at the start when, you know, you've got a few teams who aren't, the bigger teams who aren't playing in these qualifying tournaments are starting. You can really get really well placed in these qualifiers and make sure you can try and push that success over to the Thursday night league. So a lot riding on these qualifiers. It's not as easy as a lot of people think it is to, you know, finish up in the top 4 here. There's a lot of really, really good teams who've come up tonight. So it's only going to get harder as the scene gets bigger and more teams start to enter.
Yeah, so having a quick look at the Twitch chat as we wait for the boys from Sia at On LAN to get themselves into the lobby. They were here for a while, and then we lost a couple of them. So let's have a look at what sort of banter's going on. We've got one player, Elias, mentioning that free agent A, they must work in hospo or something because they coach the chefs in their off time. So whoever's near to free agent A is obviously going to be eating well. It seems to be what's going on. Young Pug picking up on that. Juzzy also picking up as well. Free agent A, best chefs. They can cook a feast. So nice banter going through on the Twitch chat. Remember, we got a t-shirt to give away tonight. The Overwatch t-shirt in your choice of black, white, or grey. And right now, we have a front runner for the best hero-based one-liner, and that's Zanakin at the moment. His went like this: I'd give you my best Tracer one-liner, but I can't recall it. And for style points, Bobby J, he followed it up with the Kappa, which is always good.
Well, that's
Definitely.
That's
I remember like Kappa Ross. You remember when Bob Ross was on Twitch and he's like streaming? They streamed all of Bob Ross and then Bob Ross Kappa. That was my favorite. Good times.
All right, the lobbies have filled up on the defending side. First up, it's going to be Hollywood. Sia at on LAN, and I'm probably mangling their names completely. Astro Boy, Phrase, ZLR, Mick05, Camahawk, and Subliminal. And on free agent A, we've got Steel Chef, Juzzy, Young Pug, Cerberus, Seth, and Elias, who was bantering in the Twitch chat there during the break. Bobby G and Bobby J and All G, your casters tonight. Take it away, Bobby J.
Thank you very much, Crisis. And we're very familiar with Mix05 All G here at GameStone.
One of our brothers in arms coming in with to help us with the commentary, with the Jam Stars. Often providing, also sometimes including some of the strats, which is nice of him. So I don't know if they've got anything left in the playbook now, but we'll see if they can actually do something unique here on Hollywood as we load in.
Yeah, he was giving away his Lucio tips, so pick Lucio and then speed boost your team out and then switch. So
yeah, I don't know how popular he'll be on the team at the moment, but who knows? Maybe he's got that was just to throw them off. Maybe that's not what he wants.
Dude, he had his coach Klein from the Water Boy going on, man. Just giving away his plays.
Yeah, just giving away all the plays. Yeah, it's not good at all.
Hopefully our boy Mick05 has got a new playbook and it's intact and the pages aren't falling out. He's on his beloved Symettra here.
Yeah, on the Symettra. I might actually have to get Crisis to cover for me again and just reload this quickly. So we'll see if the Symettra pick works out. Usually on Hollywood it's quite good, so we'll see if he can stay on that and push the team forward to victory.
And
Nothing's gonna stop. Barrier activated. What are you looking at? Come on! I hate waiting!
Turret online. Sentry turret placed.
yeah, it is a very good ultimate, and we've seen a lot of top teams recommend it, and they always question why teams don't run it when they've got a big respawn to get to. First part of defense is Camahawk gets a big hook in here with his Roadhog, and Elias is trying to zap him off, but the Hog's Breath is coming in nice and fresh there. Crisis is topped up his health.
Come here and get stabilized.
They get up there, ZOWIE catches them with Camahawk, they've got them on the stairs here, Winston's trying to get away, get a fire just caught under the archway there, and big hook from the Roadhog, trying to get to one dude there as just getting onto the checkpoint now, Crisis, just straggling in, 3 of them.
And all you have is a hammer. Everyone else is a nail.
I'm here. I'm ready to go now. And what have I missed? Have I missed anything too crazy?
Hello? Anyone out there?
And he gets his Roadhog off at the same time to top it all off. But FaZe gets a big play there with his Junkrat cleaning up after the team. Beautiful work from him as the Roadhog comes in all G to finish it off.
Yeah, Roadhog, from what I've seen so far, playing a really strong game. Really good ultimate there by Crammerhawk to push them all back and keep them off this first point. This first point's very important, a lot like it is on King's Row, where you don't want to be stuck down here for too long. You want to get on this point, grab it, and get the payload moving as soon as you can. But Crammerhawk at the moment is just going nuts with these hooks, Bobby.
Yeah, he's really sharp, and he's obviously been practicing out back or something with a hook and just hooking pieces of like meat or something. I don't know. What the hell
meat hooking, you could say.
I don't know where I was going with that, but I just imagined him just hooking pieces of meat in his backyard. That's what I was trying to picture. And CLR was holding his shield, but he's put it down as they jumped in, but he's caught them with a beautiful Reinhardt ult as the sound barrier from Lucio gets popped in on the blue side. As Ilios is trying to slap people up. Mercy Resi on the red side, on the aggressive side here, as they're trying to get their team back up. But Crammerhawk, once again with his Roadhog ult, pushing people off. Keeping Ilios up there up in check, hooks him in, he's going to send him, see you later. Oh, he's jumped away, he's got zapped.
Yeah, Mick at the moment is playing really well in this Symettra. He got 3 kills out of that exchange. He actually put the teleport up the top next to Astro Boy on this Widowmaker, right at the top of the lift here. So it's an interesting position to put it. It went down really quickly. Winston actually managed to get up there and take it out. So not quite sure I'm sold on the teleporter placement there, but they managed to hold nonetheless, and some really good aggressive play there on the Symettra.
Jump here on the left-hand side, up the stairs, and they've cleaned up Crammerhawk. He's going to be down to the count, and if they've got the Roadhog, they've got the Junkrat ult just goes clearing that balcony railing. But Astro Boy's jumping around, trying to get out of the way. But a beautiful rocket barrage does not happen, and 2 people up here from the Mercy, and Mixer05 trying to get onto that Reinhardt, but he's not doing so well. He's getting swung in the face for his trouble. Still Chef cooking up a storm. Cleans him out as Roadhog is back into the fight and he's pushing people off all G.
I am really impressed of how Astro Boy played that Widowmaker then. He got jumped on by basically the whole team of Free Agent A and he managed to survive. So really good mobility there by Astro to stay alive there. Off a really good Free Agent push through that house there. Seth being caught again. And as I said, that Astro with a really good pick on the Lucio there, Bobby. So really good defensive play here. But Free Agent A are looking pretty good, but only 30 seconds left.
33, 32, time ticks, and smiles might be on the faces of Sia on LAN if they get a successive defense here, making it a lot easier for them as Winston jumps in. He starts someone off the platform. Beautiful jump. Oh, he should be in the Olympics here as he goes after Subliminal and he gets his sound barrier popped and everyone's popping off their health bars. They're fighting inside that little room there. FaZe comes in and he cleans them off the point with the Junkrat ult. Oh, gee.
Yeah, really good play. Oh, but there's a big res coming in. There's still maybe a chance here for Sia.
Yeah, they're trying to get in as Seth gets his Soldier 76 ult on, puts the goggles on, but he's aimbot goggles, but he's fallen down as the Mercy res comes in and there's only still Chef and he's going to be eating for dinner unfortunately and he is gone.
Yeah, really strong play there by Sia at LAN. To me, Astro Boy basically almost carried that game. He was really efficient, did a lot of damage, really good mobility to stay alive, did really well there to keep the team defending for that long.
So we see the Mercy here, resing him up, giving them the big old juice pipe here, and he's keeping oh, look at that DPS Mercy! Oh.
Yeah, well, as we know, Mick's not the biggest fan of the Mercy res, so if he's going to get play of the game, he needs to make sure he at least shoots someone and looks like he's, doing something aggressive. So he gets play of the game there. Maybe not how he wanted it, but a really good hold there by Sia at LAN.
And with 5 minutes 18, they're on that hold. No push on there for Free Agent A. They're going to have to be defending here. This is going to be tough to hold the first point all G.
Yeah, just quickly touching on Astro again on that Widowmaker. When Mick was here last week, he stressed the importance that he feels the snipers play on the defense of maps such as Hollywood and Dorado and Kings Row, and how a lot of OCE teams don't actually play it that much. And he was very surprised because overseas in Europe and in the US, it's very, very popular, and basically it's sacrilege if you don't pick it. So obviously he's really put into Astro's head that they need to have a sniper, and you can see it paid really, really well for them there. The Widow did a lot of work.
Yeah, as both teams have 3-1 here, so the winner should be securing a spot here. We'll check on the rankings after this, but the losers are not going to look so good for them, as we have 6 teams at 3-1 records at the moment here on the Swiss qualifiers. So this is a very important game here. So Free Agent A are going to have to look for a draw, OG.
Yeah, now this is exactly the same as we said in the first match, how once you're on the defensive and you're a point down, all the pressure is on you. So you need to make sure that you play really, really well, you stay calm, you try not to let the pressure get to you, and you try and hold the point for as long as possible. So if you have a quick look at the lineup here, they haven't gone for that Bastion that we've seen a lot of people play, where you have to play around the Bastion. They've gone a bit more of a mobile comp with the Junkrat and the Soldier 76 and the Roadhog. So they should be able to stay a little bit more mobile, maybe get a couple of picks. But if you look on the side of C at LAN, Bobby J, they're really playing aggressive here. They've got the Zarya and the Winston out already.
Yeah, expect them to run there. Maybe they'll go on the left-hand side over here to the archway, OG, as we've seen other teams do that.
Yeah, Free Agent A did a really good push to the archway last game. I was very impressed, but already the Winston going in.
Yeah, ZOWIE tries to say hello, and he's trying to get in there. He goes to the back line, trying to go into Juzzy there on his Mercy, but Mix05 following on his Mercy on the Winston, keeping him alive, topping up his health bar. Ilios here on top of his Junkrat, trying to pop him off here on top of the balcony. South and Subliminal are doing their own little fight over here on the street, as Steel Chef swinging that mallet around, trying to hit ZOWIE with that sledge on his Winston, just here on top of the payload, trying to zap a few, but they're just being held alive here, as they need to be careful. They have no healer, and he's popped his ult because his health bar was going down on the Winston here on ZOWIE. Hammerhawk on the Zarya, and they're just cleaning up here, OG.
Yeah, they're pushing him back, and and Mick's got his ult on that Mercy as well. So it looks like it is going to be Sia taking this first point. Really, really good play there by ZLR to be aggressive on that Winston and force them to fall off the point and break their line. So really well played there. Astro Boy got his ult on the far as well. So they're in a really strong position here coming into this next push.
Yeah, and the doors open up and getting ready to fight in the old western setting here. Cerebrus is running back on his Roadhog, jumping up and down, getting popped up. Astro Boy's looking for a pick, and Juzzy needs to be careful not to get picked there, because do not want their Mercy falling down, OG.
Yeah, they definitely don't want to lose their Mercy, because that's not going to be good for their push at all. And at the moment, Astro's just trying to play a little bit aggressively, keep them at bay for as long as he can. But at the moment, they look like they're just slightly displaced. They're just going to pull it together. They've got 4 ults, so they're looking for that Farah Zarya combo. But it's really important that they pick up Juzzy as well. And they know that. If they don't get the Mercy down in this combo coming up here, then it's just going to be nullified by the Mercy Resurrection, Bobby.
Yeah, he gets hooked in there. ZLR is very unfortunate. He dropped out of the game, OG, and he's been reset here for his percentage. But Astro Boy comes in with a beautiful Zarya on top, but that Mercy Res is amazing work there by Juzzy, and he dies for his troubles. But ZLR over here at the back swinging away with Astro Boy, getting that damage increase. Mercy Res was not enough, OG.
It wasn't enough. Like, to be fair, on the side of Juzzy there, the reaction time to get that Mercy Res up was extremely quick. He got caught in that the gravity well as well, and he managed to get it off, but unfortunately he could only get 2 of them up and they wiped out. So a really good ultimate there by Hammerhawk getting in that back line, and Astro coming over the top of the saloon there and laying an ult down on basically the whole team.
And they're going to come around the corner, trying to meet them here at the doors. Don't look to setup here anywhere towards the back. They don't want to let them get any gain here on the payload as it comes through the doorway. ZOWIE holding up that shield for his team, doing a great job here as his shield's gone down. He gets hooked as soon as he puts his shield down, but too much is going to come from it. He's still swinging around with that Mercy on top of him there, LG, and Mercy's doing a great job here as the tank is still on full health.
Yeah, both Mercy's doing well keeping him alive here. ZLR caught out, may go down actually, Bobby.
He falls down there as Steel Chef swinging away with his sledge, doing a good job on defense.
Yeah, I mean at the moment, LAN's playing really, really well, getting a couple of picks. Ilias actually suiciding there, interestingly enough, so that's not what you want to see. It's really tough now for Free Agent A. They're pushed back all the way to their final point here. All the ults up on the side of Seer at LAN. Not really a whole much they can really look to do at the moment, but you don't want to get caught in that gravity well at all.
The gravity well goes down and picks up the team, but he's getting saved there by Steel Chef has his shield up, but they got to go forward here as Young Pug on his Lucian gets fallen down, and so the sound barrier comes in from the red side here, Seer at LAN, and soon with the blue side he gets res back up. The gravity well goes down on 2 players here. They just fought, but Mick05 gets a res here on the far. Astro Boy is looking to get some more, but Steel Chef holding strong with Ilias here. Oh, sorry, commentator's curse. Ilias falls down. Reaver's there on his Genji trying to get there. Deflects, but he's the only one there on the payload. He falls down. Juzzy slips in with his Mercy that's spotted. And Soldier just holding back, and he's not moving forward. And they're in trouble by not helping out their team there.
Yeah, unfortunately, not enough there by Free Agent A. They did the right thing by switching to that Genji. They needed to try and get, you know, an aggressive player coming out, but unfortunately it's too little too late. Astro Boy Bobby picking up player of the game here.
Yeah, picking up player of the game is a beautiful rocket barrage. This should be the one here with the gravity well.
Yeah,
he pops Ilias here, and it's a beautiful combination here, picking them up, and it was a good Mercy res, but it wasn't enough unfortunately, as Seer on LAN picks up the win. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. They one on defense, one on offense as well. Great work from the boys at Seer on LAN. They improved to 4-1 OG.
Yeah, I have to say just quickly that Mercy res there was really, really good. I mean, they got wiped unfortunately, but a 4-man res on that short of a time span is a really good res. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. They just didn't play aggressive enough on defense at the moment, and it looks like the Seer on LAN just walked over them.
And do you know what time it is for now?
It would be the Plantronics MVP, I would say.
Yeah, yes it is, and this nominee will be going in the draw for the Plantronics rig, 500 HD, 7.1 gaming headset, and OG. Who is getting your nominee?
My MVP for the map doesn't really come as a surprise, but it's going down to Astro Boy. Really, really strong Widowmaker play there on the first round, kept them to the first checkpoint, and then equally strong display there on the far on the second mirror. So really, really good play there by Astro Boy, deserving of the Plantronics MVP for me.
Yeah, and congrats to Astro Boy, great job. And we saw Free Agent A not getting past the first checkpoint in the first part of this mirror here on Hollywood, and then unsuccessful here with a good time by Seer on LAN. What happened with the boys here at Free Agent A?
They played well. They did some really, really good moves on the first checkpoint. That last push they did, especially where they came through the side house and managed to flank around and get a lot of picks, was really good. I think in the end, it really did come down to Astro Boy on that Widowmaker. He got so many picks for them. And really slowed down the push by Free Agent A. And also Mick05 on that Symettra was really, really instrumental as well. Did a lot of damage and got the teleporter down and got a few people out, which is why you pick her. So just really good, really well executed picks on the side of Seer at LAN. In terms of defense, they probably needed to switch to something slightly more aggressive. Maybe the Reaper. They switched to the Genji in the end, but it was just a little bit too late. They needed to get a bit of harass going and keep Seer off their points a little bit earlier.
Guys, I've got to say, with 1 round to go, round 6 in this Swiss format, the results have started to be entered for round 5. Take a look at the standings. It's going to be interesting and very close to see who goes through to Thursday's playoff for the cash.
Let's see if Crisis can get the standings up here for everyone to take a look.
I think I've had a look here. So we've got the Woodcocks on 15 points, And then we have Avant-Garde, see ya on LAN. Thanks, all on 12 points. So the Woodcocks on 15, AV, see ya at LAN, and Thanks on 12. And then Global Sanction, Quintium, and Free Agent A on 9. So it really is coming down to these top 5 teams. Global Sanction maybe be able to sneak a couple of points here and just squeeze in, but it's really up. The driving seat's really in AV, Sia, LAN, and Thanks at the moment for our top 4.
It's going to be interesting to see if anyone from positions 2, 3, and 4 play each other. I don't know if they've already played, so I'm not sure about that.
Yeah,
So
well,
if
All
they
I'm
do
going to
win
say,
it-
guys, is we've got 4 teams already seeded on Thursday. We had 28 nominate for today. Oceanic Overwatch is looking pretty bloody good.
yeah,
Yes, it
absolutely.
is EJ. And we've also still got our Play Overwatch t-shirt giveaway happening right now. So what are some of your
Some dude had a
liners that
good
you've seen,
Reinhardt
mate?
line.
Yeah, what was that Reinhardt line?
If all you have is a hammer, everyone else is the nail.
Perfect. That sounds like something he would actually say as well. So it's very, very close to the actual Reinhardt quoting for sure.
So keep your hero one-liners coming for everyone there in Twitch chat. We still have our t-shirt to give away, so keep that happening. We're going to take a short break here. We've got the last round coming up. It's going to be very interesting as all these teams are very close up the top. So I'm here with All G. I'm Bobby J. Got Crisis here as well. Make sure to follow us at GameStar on Twitter. We'll be tweeting results and upcoming things, so keep that in mind. So we'll be back shortly.